for the online classes. Myself Mrs. Nivedita Matpati. Today I am here with the subject Mathematics children. So today I am going to start with the chapter 3 and the name is Measurement. Children, can you tell me what is measurement? Measurement is the method of knowing the size or quantity of something or some object, children. Here got it? This is called measurement. Okay, so let us look around us. Children, let us look around us. Some things are longer, some are shorter, isn't it, children? Around us we will be observing some things will be shorter and something will be longer here. Like that, some things are longest and some are shortest here, isn't it? Then, in the same way, objects are taller and shorter, even tallest and shortest. Some are bigger and smaller and some are biggest and smallest here. Then some are thicker, some are thinner, thickest and thinnest also, isn't it, children? Then some are heavier, some are lighter, even some are heaviest and some are lightest. So children, once again I will tell you what all the objects we are going to learn today. So look at the board, children. First one is longer, shorter objects, then longest and the shortest objects. Got it, children? And the second one is taller and the shorter objects, then tallest and the shortest objects here. Next, thicker and thinner objects. And next, thickest and the thinnest objects here. Got it, children? Then next is bigger, smaller, biggest, smallest. Next, heavier, lighter, heaviest, lightest. Okay, children? There will be a difference between all these objects. If one is bigger, then the another one will be the smallest. So here is a small video, children. You can watch it. Then you will come to know all these topics, children. Means longer, shorter, longest, shortest objects. Next, taller, shorter, tallest, shortest. Next, thicker, thinner, thickest and thinnest. In short video, you can identify all these objects, children.
First one is longer, shorter. The pencil on the left side is shorter. The pencil on the right side is longer. The ladder on the left side is shorter. The ladder on the right side is longer. Now tick the longer object. The leaf on the right side is longer. The broom on the right side is longer. Now tick the shorter object. The rope on the left side is shorter. The stick on the left side is shorter. Now we'll go for longest and shortest. The chilli on the extreme left is the longest. The chilli on the extreme right is the shortest. Now tick the longest object. The spatula on the middle is the longest. The cone on the extreme left is the longest. Now tick the shortest object. The stick in the middle is the shortest. Now we'll go for taller and shorter. The mother giraffe is taller than its calf. Man in green shirt is shorter. The goose is taller than the sparrow. The cow is taller than its calf. The puppy is shorter than the dog. The sapling is shorter than the plant. Now we'll go for tallest and shortest. The three-story building on the extreme left is the tallest and the extreme right is the shortest. The tree on the extreme left is the tallest and the extreme right is the shortest. Now we'll go for thicker and thinner. Geeta's hair is thinner than Sita's hair. The thread roll on the left side is thicker. The thread roll on right side is thinner. Blue broom is thicker than red broom. The stem on the tree on the right side is thicker. The yellow arrow is thinner than green arrow. The rope on right side is thinner. Now we'll go for thickest and thinnest. The drum on the extreme left is the thickest and the drum on the extreme right is the thinnest. The orange paper roll on the extreme left is thickest. The blue paper roll on the extreme right is the thinnest.
Did you watch the video, children? By this video, you might have come to know all the difference between these topics, isn't it? Now we'll go for bigger, smaller, biggest and smallest. Children, can you see water bottles are there? Okay, this is bigger object and this bottle is smaller object. Isn't it, children? Next, you can see to the pencil, this is the pencil and this is the sharpener. Pencil is the bigger object and sharpener is the smaller object here. Got the difference between bigger and smaller, children? One more example I will show you. This is bigger chalk box and you can see this is smaller chalk box. Got it, children? Now next we'll go for biggest and smallest. Here for biggest and smallest we will be taking three objects, children. Okay. Now children, you can see here are three objects. Okay. Can you tell me which is biggest and which is smallest, children? Yes, see, this bottle is biggest and that small chalk box is smallest. Got it, children? This is biggest and this one chalk box is smallest here. Okay. Now children, second example, you can see to the chalks. Okay. See, this is the biggest chalk and you can see this is the smallest chalk, children. Okay. For biggest and smallest there will be three objects. For bigger and smaller only two objects. Got it, children? Now children, we'll go for heavier, lighter, the next heaviest and lightest. Here also children, heavier and lighter there will be only two objects. But for heaviest and lightest there will be three objects. For example, you can see this is the notebook and this is the piece of chalk. Okay, notebook will be a heavier whereas piece of chalk is lighter here. Got it, children? Next, one more example you can see here. This water bottle, in this water bottle you can see water is there, isn't it? And this is another water bottle. Is there any water, children, inside the bottle? No, na? Okay, it's empty. So here this water bottle is heavier and this water bottle is lighter here. Got it, children? Differentiation between heavier and lighter? Okay. Now next we'll go for heaviest and lightest here. For this there will be three objects, children. Now children, you can observe the three objects here. Okay. So in these three we have to identify which is heaviest and which is lightest here. Okay. You can see here the bag is very heaviest, isn't it, children? And the lightest object is this notebook. Got the differentiation between heaviest and lightest, children? I'll show you the second example. Now you can see to the second example, children. You can see here three objects are there, isn't it, children? Now can you help me to identify which is heaviest and which is lightest, children? Yes, you can see the notebook will be here heaviest and this paper will be a lightest object here. Got it, children? Next, children, we'll go for measuring length here. Okay. next topic we are going to discuss is about measuring length. See here, we can measure length of an object by counting how many times another shorter object fits in it. Okay children, what is measuring length here? See, we can measure length of an object by counting how many times another shorter object fits in it. Means, see to the example children, I will show you. This is scale, isn't it? And this is a sharpener. Okay. So for this scale, how many times the sharpener will fit here? This is called measuring length. Okay. See, for scale, it starts from this end, isn't it? So I will measure here how many times the sharpener will fit. Okay. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means for one small scale the sharpener will fit for 5 times. Got it children? Now next one more example I will show you here. You can see to the notebook. Okay. In this we will count how many times the sharpener will fit to this notebook. Okay. Let us start. Okay. You can start with me also. See. Now let us start. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. See, for notebook, the sharpener will fit for 7 times. Got it children? This is the method how you have to do it. Okay. Now, one more example I will show you here. This is the mobile children. Okay. Mobile, isn't it? So, how many times this piece of chalk will fit in this object? Let us see. From bottom we will go. You can go from up also, no problem. Okay. Let us go from top only. See. 1, 2. And one piece of chalk will fit for 2 times in this smartphone. Got it children? Hope you all got the measuring length, how you have to measure here. Okay. If you want, you can take any other example also. Okay. If big example for this is the water bottle. Okay. For this water bottle, if I take this again the piece of chalk, I will start counting from bottom. Okay. See how many times the piece of chalk will fit to this water bottle. Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3 and this 4. Got it children? For this water bottle, the chalk will fit for 4 times. This is the example how you have to measure the length here. Okay? For one object, how many times the another object will fit into that object. We can also use some body measures to compare and find length. Okay, here are some body measures children. Okay, you can see the first one is one hand. One hand is nothing but one span. One span means from where to where children? See, from small finger to the thumb. This is called one span. For example, I will show you here. See, this is my one hand. See, from my small finger to my thumb. This is one hand or one span here. Got it? Okay. For this board, you can go for how many the board. My hands will, one hand will fit to this board. Let us start. You can see from this. See here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. With our body parts also we can measure the length. 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 4 fingers. Okay. This is the way how you have to count the length of one hand or one span here. Okay. Once again I will show you. You have to measure from your thumb to the small finger. This is one hand or one span here. Got it children? From where to, from which finger to which finger? Yes, from thumb thumb finger to this small finger. Got it, children? Now next one is one step. Second one is one step. One step means, children, one leg will be front, another leg will be back. For example, when you will be doing the parade, while doing the parade, what will happen? Your first leg, right leg or the left leg will be front, one leg will be back. This is one step, children. The next one is one arm. One arm means from where it will start, children? See, this is elbow. From here to the middle finger, to the bigger finger, middle finger. From elbow, okay? From elbow to middle finger. For example, I will show you. See here, this elbow I am keeping on the board. I am showing you. This is from elbow to middle finger. This is my middle finger. Okay? From elbow to middle finger, it will be one arm. Got it, children? Once again, I will show you. You can see here. My elbow, I am keeping it here, and you can see this is one arm. Okay? Then next, I will keep my elbow here. You can see my middle finger is here. It will come here. Got it, children? This is the way how you have to measure the length by using one arm. Okay? Then next we'll go for one foot. Foot means, children, from the heel to the toes. From heel, I will show you, children. This is the heel, isn't it? From heel to the toes, it will be a 1 foot here. If you go continuously, okay, if you keep your foot continuously, then you can see to the wall in your home, okay. From starting point to the end point to your wall, if you keep your foot one by one, then you will come to know how much the length it will be for 1 foot here. Got it, children? The next one is one finger. One finger means, I will show you. 5 fingers are there, so only one finger I am showing, rest of the 4 fingers I have closed here, isn't it? So this is the one finger, okay, from here to the top, top to bottom, bottom to top. This is one finger. Got it, children? See here, from here to here, this is the one finger. Got it, children? One more. Still 2 examples are there, children. How to measure the length here? You can use the scale also here. By using scale, you will come to know the how much the centimeter it is. Okay. For example, I will show you. You have to draw 5 centimeter. How you will draw the 5 centimeter? You can see here, children. You have to keep the scale in your book. Okay. From 0, you have to start to 5 centimeter. You should go from 0. You have 15 lines in small scale, isn't it? Yes. In that, you should go from 0 to 5, where the 5 point is there. Till there, if you go, it will become 5 centimeter. Okay, see here. This will be 5 centimeter. Like this, by using your scale, you can go through many centimeters, children. For, as I told you, for small scale, only 15 numbers will be there, isn't it? So, 0 to 15 centimeter, you can find any centimeter in this scale. Got it, children? By using this scale. One more example is there, children. By using your tape, okay, measuring tape also, you will come to know the centimeter. For example, when you will go to the market, you want to purchase the dress, okay, material, dress material. At that time, what your parents will do? They will tell, for my child, we want only 2 meter of cloth. Then what the shop person will do? He will take this measuring tape, isn't it? With this measuring tape, he will give you the 2 meter of cloth. Got it, children? Material, cloth he will give. So these are the examples how you have to measure the length. Okay, children? Here is a homework for you. Before I end, you have to homework is your textbook, children. Okay, page number 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101. Okay, How many pages I told you, children? 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 and 101. So even 102 also. Okay, these 5 to 6 pages is a homework for you in your semester 2 textbook, children. Okay, already I have mentioned the page numbers. So today I will end up the topics from this longer, shorter. This all you have come to know the differentiation between all these. Okay, then you have come to know how to measure the length also. Isn't it, children? So I want you to go through it once again. I will come with the new chapter in the next section. Till then, thank you. Have a good day.